This week, as well as a reflection, I've got a recommendation for you. It's a viewing recommendation, which is always a bit of a risk because you never know if people are into the same kind of things. But what the heck? It's a documentary, so if you don't like that genre, it might not be for you. As for me, I love a good documentary. Doesn't matter if it's historical or political, if it's about sport, architecture or art, or about pretty much anything else really. I love a documentary. And this week I watched a great one that had everything I look for in a documentary. It wasn't just interesting, it was clever and creative. It was insightful and funny, entertaining but emotional too. I'd go as far as to say it was quite uplifting. I expect quite a lot from my documentaries. It was about life and death, fame and fortune. It was about Parkinson's, because this programme was still a Michael J. Fox movie. So it also featured some great 80s film footage. With humour and honesty, Fox discusses his diagnosis, his career and how the disease has shaped his life. The programme sheds light on what happens when an incurable optimist confronts an incurable condition. So we get real insight into living with adversity and facing the unavoidable. We get glimpses of someone who has learnt to live as well as possible despite the challenge of a debilitating disease. What emerges is the character and commitment needed to do so, the lessons and wisdom learnt along the way, and the love that has sustained him throughout. Reflecting upon the love and support of his wife and family and the ongoing acceptance of his fans, he talks about a love that can't help itself. I love that phrase, a love that can't help itself. I also love the fact that rather than viewing his Parkinson's diagnosis as an ending, he came to see it as a beginning, an opportunity even. Far from retreating from the world or letting the disease unduly diminish his life, he realised he still had much to give, to do, to offer. Becoming an activist, he now uses his voice to advocate and mobilise, to educate and to campaign for increased funding for research into the condition. What came to mind was the passage in the Bible that says, we also have joy within our suffering, because we know that this suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. And this hope, it will never disappoint us. Despite his suffering, the man who gave us Marty McFly is joyful. He's persevering and remains a larger-than-life character who somehow lives each day fueled by hope. Like any good documentary, it makes you wonder